This is the first part of the Religious Taoism in-class exercise instruction video. Now, in preparation for today's class, you read one of the scriptures of the Celestial Masters sect of Religious Taoism, the Commands and Admonitions for the Families of the Great Tao. You also watched a lecture video that introduced the Celestial Masters as well as some other early religious Taoist movements such as the Supreme Purity or Shangqing sect and the Numinous Treasure or Lingbao sect. And the video lecture emphasized how these religious movements were inspired by early texts such as the Dao De Jing and the Zhuangzi, but were also influenced by the historical conditions of China's early medieval period. Now, in today's so-called in-class activity, you'll be looking more closely at an excerpt from another early Celestial Masters text called the Xiang'er Commentary, which you did not have to read for homework. Now, this excerpt consists of the original text of Chapter 9 of the Dao De Jing, plus an interpretation of that text originally written by the Celestial Masters leaders. Our goal here is to discover what are the differences between what the Dao De Jing most likely meant originally and then how the Celestial Masters understood that text. After the exercise is done, we'll discuss what this means for how to understand Taoism's later influence on Chinese culture. Now, here's what to do. First, go ahead and read the excerpt from the Xiang'er Commentary. It has the text both in Chinese and English. It's not long, just a page and a half. Then, based on your reading, begin the in-class activity, answer the multiple choice questions, do it just like any of our normal quizzes, except it's not a timed activity. You can take as long as you like. After you're done and you click Submit, then go ahead and watch the second part of the activity instructions. That is video number 2, which is below the in-class activity link. And then after you've watched that second video, you can go back and redo this in-class activity one more time, in which you should be able to go ahead and correct any mistakes you may have made.